Good day, everybody. It's Max, and welcome back to the Exogate Initiative. You betcha. And on today's episode, you get a slap on the wrist for breaking the rules, people. And I probably broke a few rules on that on the last couple of episodes. But we're going to fix that today, of course. One of the major rules is that you shouldn't be outspending your patents. And I think when they did the double world attack, the new. I'm taking 80% responsibility, but the other 20% is the updates in the game. I might have overspent on buying a bunch of new people, so we are going to have to straighten that out before we get started. Of course, big thanks to the recent subscribers, as their names are at the bottom of the screen. This is a whole new recording session from the first ones I had. So of course you're going to see a lot of new names down there, and I want to thank those all very much, as well as everybody who watches later on. Of course, as I'm off adventuring around the world, taking care of family members and all the stuff. With that, we'll switch over. Let's get to it. Okay, we're back into it, and in this case, of course, I have run the game ahead a little bit, but let's talk about that punishment. So, of course, our patents and everything coming in are totaling about 70 grand. Now, setting that aside, right, like Astral will come in and will offset what you are making in patents. And as science is building up, we could write a little more heavier patents, like using a little more of them bonuses. But of course, we try not to get too far ahead of the patent money, because when you do, you tend to pay for it. So in this case, what we want to do is we're going to be going through the teams a little bit. We'll probably reorganize the teams just to get their numbers and stuff. This is going to be pretty much a cleanup episode, because we got to kind of trim these guys down a little bit. Make sure that that we have good numbers of people. Don't get me wrong, we need the good numbers. Who's on Team Pi anyway? I'm just having a look here. I already went through a cleaning already, just to kind of clean up a few. Now, I did lose a soldier during a bug attack, so that kind of took care of one thing for me already. But let's see. We have these guys doing some mining missions. We need it because we got to be sending these guys out to get stuff, right? Now, yes, I could try to do it with just 2 teams of miners. That being said, though, we may because one team's always got to be on, always has to be on that astral money, right? And the other team, of course, has to be bringing back materials to make suits and stuff. So it's kind of, if we can have 3 teams, I think that's going to be the way to go. But we're going to have a look at that in a second. First of all, we will start with the power plant area. I did have an unfortunate minor side effect. The bugs are starting to eat into the walls and stuff when they're doing their attacks, which is a bit of a, well, it is a bit of a concern, I guess. But there's not much I can really do about that. So I am going to leave that one spaced. I'll leave that space there for now until maybe we get it repaired. Let's move this down. And we'll move these ones down this way. Again, I don't care if the bugs come in and blow up these 100 water power plants, but I do need them to kind of stick around. I do need to keep these 500s around, right? Because that's a thing. Let's see. With that kind of straightened out, and you know what? I'll fix that in a minute. So we kind of get the power straightened out. Let's see what's going on over here. Expedition Mapper. Well, why do I have a 4th one of those? Because I only have 3 aliens. So is that bad? Is that good? The Zodiac cohort, I guess, is who I should be watching. Is that? I need another one of these Intel consoles. Right. Okay, that's what I'm doing. These are for the science. These are. I got to straighten some of this up. Like I said, we're going to do a new session, people, and it takes a little time to get counted back up and stuff. It does look like I have a few beds available, which is good. Like at least everybody's got a place to sleep and a place to eat, so I don't have to spend any money, hopefully, doing anything of that. This is probably more than big enough. Like if we come around here and we start checking out like what these have, so 2, 4, 3, 3. You're not going to show me that one. Whatever. 4, 2, 1. Okay, so that's probably the right number. Of course, not everybody's eating all at once, so they have lots of places to eat. This looks good. I think we're okay there. What do we got for research? Only 395. I don't even have like 400. Okay, well, we'll have a look at that in a second. We got 2 suits made. That's nice. Gun racks are there. Shooting range and stuff. This needs to be expanded. Unfortunately, we haven't done any of that yet, because this is what I was looking for underneath the research tab, is the logic box and the mind pod. We got to try and keep these guys peaked up, if that's a word, because we need them to be strong and healthy and go do things. That's for sure. Okay, so what do we want to handle first? Let's see. 3 hours, 7 days, 4 days. Maybe we try to keep the teams home. Yeah, maybe we should be keeping the teams home for a short time. We'll reorganize them. See if we can save any more money on trimming the fat, if we want to talk about it like that. I hate firing people, but we do need to be able to protect the base with soldiers and stuff. So we will have a look at that. Let's see. So we'll just kind of run it. Do we run it slow and see what happens? What do we got here on the checklist? Connect the Exogate to a faction's homeworld and send a diplomatic mission to a faction's homeworld. All right. Okay. So we do need to do that too. Oh yeah, and of course you're gonna need suits to do that. What? Are you not gonna tell me what this one needs? This one's gonna need acid. This is acid fog, and this is acid rain. Okay, that's fine. Nice protection barrier you got there, big guy. Okay, so yeah, maybe we have everybody just come back home here for a minute. Yeah, we're gonna hold that mission. We'll unassign the team. Let's see. We're going to unassign that team. All right, they're already on mission, so I'll let them keep going. If they're already out there. So manage the team. Yeah, that's fine. So that's 1, that's 2, that's 3. Where was the 4th one I'm studying? Because I probably got 4 study missions out here somewhere. Let's see. All right, well, let's go to the big machine. Maybe the 4th one is the one I don't have anything planned on. Yeah, it's available. All right, so we haven't put a 4th team out there. Okay. I do got to put a 4th machine here, though. So this is something that needs a little rework. We're gonna try to make them a little happier here by subdividing some of these rooms too. I hate enclosed bases. I'm an open planner base, but they are taking negative traits by being in these rooms, and I knew that from the start. Like they get tired faster and all that stuff. Now, that doesn't mean I'm going to start cutting down every single room. I don't think so. We'll just sell that one off and we'll move this over. But I will actually start putting some wall spots in here. So we can sell that. I'll wall this up to separate it from this room. Let's see, what else can we do here? I would like to move these over, I guess, but I'm going to have to move the platforms over. So these are, what is that? What is this? Alien Affairs flooring. Okay. Operations? Alien Affairs? Sure. That's the one we'll take. So if we move it over to here, and then I need one more machine anyway. So we'll do it like that. We'll do it like this. And then once they have that filled in, I'll move these two machines over. And then I can start to wall this in over here, maybe make a little extra room. Do I push my luck and push this out one more? Maybe. Which means you don't want those ones. No. I don't want those ones. Okay. Yeah, stop that. There we go. We'll just move them out. We'll put a third machine. I think there's going to be 4 races. So we have a spot for a 4th machine, but I will leave that for now. And these are only 2 wide. So you only need 6 blocks here. 2, 4, 6. That actually would hold all 4 our future machine as well. So I'm actually going to take that out, and we'll worry about spending for the 4th machine when we need the 4th machine. We'll move these all up. We'll put a wall in here. We'll kind of separate this. We'll separate the lab off to kind of fix that up. Now, to make that work, I will actually re-extend this hallway back down here, which means we're going to have to play around here a little bit with the mining stuff. So let's do that. And we'll flip these all around, move them down a little bit. We'll take these down and move them down a little bit. We'll take this and move it down, probably over here into the corner, and then we can extend this hallway back to where it was. Again, I like big open concept rooms. I find it's easier for traffic flow and stuff. The bedroom, I'm assuming, is not going to be an issue. Now, if it is, too bad. Suck it up, Buttercup. But we are going to have to need this as well, the training room. So let's kind of start working on that. Training room. I don't have the research stuff done for it yet, but it's $5,000, and we might as well knock that out right away. Let's see if we got the suit being made. Can we make a suit? You say we don't have the amalgam. Really? We don't have the amalgam? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Darn it. But we have amalgam in storage, right? Yes. I really hope somebody fills that up here shortly. And then we'll get that 3rd suit made. In fact, yeah, I know. I wish we could put it in queue so they would just make it. That would be nice. So let's see now. Anything else that needs to be done before I hit the start button? Yes, we do have to, right. We don't want, these guys are coming back. Omega is on RZ 3267. We're going to hold their mission. Omega's like one team I need to be sending out, though. To be honest, I need their stuff. I need the stuff. Okay, I'll leave Omega alone because they're a mining team. The mining teams I'll leave alone. So Pi is already out there. Gamma is already out there. And Omega will continue to send out there. And what's Epsilon doing? Off-world. OF 47. Oh, okay. So, yeah, they're still out there, but we'll take them off a team. So everybody else is going to be back into the base. It's getting close to the end of the month. All right, let's see what happens. We'll hit the speed button here. Okay, Pi has returned. 1 injury. Okay, but mineral money is coming in. Gee whiz. Gee whiz. Oh, what was that? Okay. All right, we won't panic over. What's everybody's problem? Why do we have so many people with question marks on their heads? Oh, we need more mineral storage. All right, well, you know what? Since we're having the teams come back in, and mineral storage was one thing I was going to fix up anyway, this is probably a good time to start doing that. Rotate. Yep. And in fact, I'm probably going to move all this down. In fact, we should probably start doing engineer room. Right? Yeah, workshop. Just making sure I had the right icon for it. We're gonna take this down another 4. So that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like that, and then we're going to move the workshop stuff into this space, and then we're going to take it all out of here. Is the way we're going to do it. So you guys can have confusion there for a short time. We'll live with it. So let's see. Pi is 8 days, 6 days. All right, and you guys are back here. Epsilon is 2 days. All right. I'm just making sure we can get people home. Oh, gee. It's very stressful. Games become very stressful with these new aliens and their, I'm just a peaceful guy. I just want to explore. Okay. Epsilon is back. Injured. Okay, I'll take injured, but not dead. Way to go, Amy, bringing back a snail. All right. That's right, Amy. Snails are important. Oh, good. Boy, you guys are really fast at that. That was really awesome. Because these don't hold as many blocks, the astral and this row here, they hold 10 blocks each. But these only hold 5, and these are cheap. They only hold 3. So I need to really up my storage game with this stuff. So I have to kind of have to move stuff around if we want to be able to have the stuff. So we're just going to move all this over. Do that. Can we have one more green one? There we go. You can't afford to do anything here, dude. Just take it easy. Now, we aren't collecting any of this anyway at the moment, so that's fine. Okay, so now this one would be the opposite wall. And this is where I'm probably going to have to do the wall trick, right? Just to get through the refund. Well, it's not a trick. It's just you don't need to have all the spaces marked and occupied. So we'll. Okay, you can't move that when you're full. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Can we move the rest of this stuff though? Yes. And oh, good. We can at least move this stuff. That's good. There we go. Turn you this way. Turn you. Oh, yeah. I know you're empty. There we go. And we'll take you and put you right there. Like that. I'll let this finish processing, but I'm going to sell all this now because we need the money back. We need some cash monies. And I'm going to do this little maneuver. I'm going to do something like that. And then maybe something like that. Just try and get a little cash back. This got built, so let's move these around. There's one. And unfortunately, I do need a third one, and it's like $10,000. Because I need to hook it up to that third station. So I'm not really happy about that, but we're going to sell all that. Okay, these guys have built in. Let's have a look at research to see if I can't get what we might be able to get. 3. Well, you're not getting squat at 3. Oh, 396. Okay, I was gonna say 3 power. Is that what we're looking at here? You can't have that. Darn it. Training and exercise room. So Mind Pod, Logic Box, XP. Grants mind strength XP. Oh no, that's Oh, okay, that's fine. Oh, and this is reset. Oh, and this is going to cost. All right, that one's going to cost me $5,000. Or do I only have like $3 left? Oh, alien biotech points. I was gonna say I only have I only have $3 left. I can't afford nothing. Uh, it's fine, Max. You're fine. Um, okay, so this is 10,000. Logic box, Mind Pod. Pod is probably better. All right, fine. We'll do it. Okay. I don't know what they consider to be an open concept room. I mean, really, this whole base is open concept. So suck it up, Buttercup. It is. It is what it is. Okay, let's let that run ahead a little bit. We'll let the robots run around, straighten a few things out. We're gonna let the teams come back. Yeah, so Gamma's on their way back. And resting. Okay, how'd we do? Hey, thumbs up from anybody and everybody. All right, that's what I like to see. Okay, so that brings everybody back into the fold, right? Omega's will be off to get our off to that. I don't really need Pi to be doing that. How good is Gamma's levels? 5, 7, and 9. Okay, so I really could use Gamma. Gamma, come here for a second. Yeah, I'm going to unassign this team because really, this is what I kind of need you guys to do. I kind of need you to start doing this planet. Gamma, right? 5, 7, 9. I mean, you guys are my highest miners, and we'll go with that. Yeah, we'll wait. We'll give you guys the 10-day wait. Don't worry. We're not going to send you out the door right away. And Epsilon is resting, and they are now back, and we're going to unassign that team because I'm going to fix them teams up. Okay, so things are being moved around. Things are happening. We're going to let everybody, except for these 3 teams, right? In fact, we're on the last day, so what I'll do is I will go to the next day. We'll set up the next pattern, and then I'm going to do a quick cutaway, reorganize the teams, and then we'll get to see the results before the end of the episode. So let's get it to the end of the month so as we can see what the next exciting new part is, as they are starting to get some of this back. Hey. We'll wait a little longer. All right. So this is good. Our patents are 101. So I actually, like I said, I already cleaned up a bunch of people. Not a bunch. I think I released 3 people, and I did lose 1 guard on that last attack. So that was 4 people. But this is looking good. We're on the way back up. Only 5,400 short, over 27,000 sold. I'm about to sell even more, and that makes it all good in the neighborhood. So once again, the big warning is don't get too far ahead of your patent money. Otherwise, you're going to outspend yourself, and then you know what happens. You end up broke. And we hate being broke. Medical treatment is down this month. Bioweapons are a hot topic this month. I wonder why that is. Sure. We'll do a 3-way there for 15 grand. That looks pretty good. Are you done doing the things? And you can't move until we do. All right. So now with that being started up, let me do the organization of teams, and then I'll bring you back. Okay, I think we got everybody reorganized pretty decent. Very little change, actually. So let's have a look at the teams. So Alpha, Beta, and Eta are going to be my military teams. And, of course, they are the highest ranked. They'll also be my exploring teams. So when we need to do explorations, we'll be sending them off to do that. So Alpha and Eta are really the fighting force, and then Beta is going to be my diplomatic exploration force. Now, we have our 3 mining teams. They're still in the play. And then we also have 4 teams that are doing research points, right? And that's going on. And we've got Ipsilon just kind of as an extra, right? We can afford it, so we're not going to worry about it. We'll leave Zeta empty, is what we'll do. And yeah, we'll go from there. So looks pretty good. In fact, I've got the teams already set back up to go back out to their planets of exploration. Right? Right, guys? Right. And that's all buzzing around. We have the 3rd machine in, so let's assign it to the Zodiac cohort. We'll assign it to them. Do I have any extra astral? Because if we have a little extra astral, then maybe we can kind of do a little trickery brew with the bribery. I mean, I like selling it. I hate to give it away, but the last thing I need is like for 3 factions to hate me, right? You know, I got to have a friend or something out here, so that's kind of what I'm going with here. We need to have a friend. I need friends in lowly places. So yeah, friend in need is a friend indeed. So that's what we're going with. Okay, so why are you confused now? Needs free row of storage in workshop. Does it? Really? Is all our storage full of something? Okay. Sure. Can we give this poor lady some extra storage? That is raw ore storage. All right, we'll put an extra free one in there just to kind of get it out of the way. I'm hoping that we can have these guys like stick around for a short time. Did I get my 5th one there? Okay, so I'm going to make a phone call. Yep, let's make a phone call. The Zodiac cohort. Hey, and these guys are like the Ferengi of this universe. I want to trade. Okay, here, I'm going to give you 5. How about that? I offer you a gift. Yeah. My business doesn't sleep. I want to discuss treaties. Space time is money. What is it? Non-aggression pact. Let's sign a non-aggression pact with the faction prevents both parties from initiating hostile actions towards the other, such as launching an invasion mission. Yeah, or for a set duration. Once signed, this can't be violated until it expires. Okay, let's do that. Let's go for an alliance prevents any hostility between the factions. Yeah, I like that too. Okay. Let's sign a non-aggression pact. No deal. Aww. Why? My aggression pacts are nice. Anyway, never. Okay. No deal, he says. You'd think he'd want to have a big chit chat with me, but fine. At least he's neutral, and you know, as long as he stays neutral, we'll go with that. Now, these guys, they really want. You are liberating a sector. I am? That belongs to us. GP995. Oh, I sent a diplomatic mission over there. I had to do that for to get it to count. Yeah, so they want that mining planet really bad. And these guys also want a mining planet really bad. Well, too bad. You can't have it. So that's fine. Don't care. And the rest of this is actually set up pretty good. Now, hopefully, you can go put your ore away, and we'll go with that. Can I get the mind control pod yet? No, the research isn't done. Well, we'll run this a little bit more. Oh, it's like I did write the patent, right? For this month, I'm pretty sure I did. I'm pretty sure we wrote a patent. It's not very often I wouldn't be able to keep up on that. All right, so come on. Holy smokes. Yes, there we go. Thank you. The Mind Pod. Sure. I mean, this thing is like too long. Okay, well, we'll put it there. I mean, we can tuck these up, right? I mean, I only had them spread out at the time just to make it, roomy. But we'll stick in a Mind Pod. We'll see what happens. there. That looks pretty cool. Okay, so hopefully that will keep the health, some of their health up a little bit. Okay, this hallway is now done, so we can actually close this off. Boop, boop. And I will fix this up here in a bit. That now encloses the lab, so hopefully... And again, oh, wow. Team Up is already back, and they've brought snails and everything. They're excited. Way to go. Upsilon. And they're on 10-day break already. They're like, yeah, we've done our part. We're good. Yeah, you're good. Sure. Let's see. They're on hold. Can we start the mission? Okay. Yep. Can we start Gamma? Okay, so we'll wait on her. So we can't start Gamma. Can we start that one? Yep. Okay. And what about Omega? Okay, so we'll have to wait for her. All right, that's fine. Okay, Delta is back. Brought back the snails. They love the snails. Let's see if we can't make this a little bit bigger before ending the episode. And then we'll get ready to record another one. Lab. Med Bay. No. Let's not jinx ourselves. That's just silly talk. So that's 2. We'll run that up there. We're going to need that space right there for 2 more of those, and we'll flip them around that way. And then we'll move this equipment back. And I don't know if we need a door or not. Yeah, because these guys are just dropping stuff everywhere now. It's getting ridiculous. So anyway, let's see. I think that's about it. Looks like sleep deprivation. Oh, that's never good. Listen, girl, don't die on me. So the money is a little low, but is very stable, which is the main goal. And of course, we can always clean up a little bit of the Salesforce tactic like that. And I think we're good. I think we're good for the rest of this episode. So next episode, what am I doing? You should hit the button, Max. That's what you should do. Next episode, what am I doing? I am going to try to get a checklist thing done. Make contact with an intelligent life form. Okay, well, we should be able to pull that off. We do have a small library. We'll probably have to expand on this when we do make a little more money. Oh, now what? Great. Well, I guess I know what I'm doing next episode, because they're going to do that instead. Okay, so... Omega's mission was canceled because they're invading the episode. Okay. Pause. We'll talk to them. All right, well, let's see what they got to say, and then we'll... Yeah. Would your medics like to join victories where they really make a difference? War is a choice, and you've made it. We got kick butt medics. We'll be fine. Help yourself and hang up. War is choice, and you've made it. That's really unfortunate. And of course, they made they've made allies again to do this, right? Because of course they've done that, and I'm assuming they're going. Yep. So we'll go to that and we'll view that. Well, okay, we know they really want these planets, right? So 100 days must have gone by for their non-aggression pact, because after these guys lose, they tend to get all excited and sign treaties. So it is what it is. That is where we'll pick up the next episode. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Thanks to your subscribers. Their names are going at the bottom of the screen. And I will see you all on the next one. Take care.